will say I've already played a little bit of this game, but
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience. We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years, into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. It's mostly just legal mumbo-jumbo and isn't. You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
nightmares. Like this game's gonna give me nightmares. I mean, it probably will.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a good time. And remember, despite the temporary horror you may experience, this is a completely controlled environment and you aren't in any real danger. Fazbear Entertainment not responsible for real danger. Please make a selection from the virtual menu.
I just go ahead and say, why are you already here? I already know you exist, but why are you already here? Oh, I did collect that one tape, so I mean, I guess that's probably it. Alright. Where to begin? Where to begin? Ooh boy. Fun. I mean, I guess I could start with FNAF 1. I mean, that seems like the best option right now. Oh, there's... Ooh. That's green lighting. Huh. Thought for a second there that there was a coin over here, but I guess not. Alright. To Five Nights at Freddy's 1, we go. Oh boy. Oh, the joys of working at Five Nights at Freddy's.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe.
Got my hand.
Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suit itself were filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop up in front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Where's she went outside the door. It's dark. Hey, you're right outside. Hang on. Now you're right outside the door. Where's Chica? It's alright. Coin. Where is the duck? Where is bird? Can't tell if Bob is still there. I think he's still there. I don't see him anywhere on the campus. The Chica's coming. That. Actually, he's there. Bonnie's in the house. Foxy's doing good. Freddy's still doing good. She could just. I think Bonnie's coming. Where? Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie. Alright. Now you're coming. Where are you? Which costumes? I got some. No, I just remembered it's there. And thankfully Chica's gone. Might be able to hold out. Come on, man. Give me that 6 a.m. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Oh no, meat bites. Excuse me, I thought it was candy. Crunch. Right. I could continue with FNAF 1, or I could try out the other stuff. Could do FNAF 2. Do it. Do FNAF 2. Try a little bit of everything. Boink. Let's see if I can get me some more coins and some more pips.
Hello? Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without its costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, Mr. Bonbon. There he is. Hi. Now you're about to be here. Again, tweets. Cheek is gone. Ooh, you're both in there. Hello. They're one of the most scariest parts about this game. Because before, they were behind the screen, but now they're right freaking there. Oh wow, it's already 5 a.m. How was that? and go home and enjoy some nice, delicious pizza. Screw pizza, I got cake. Yum. Awesome. Okay, so I couldn't find a goddamn tape in FNAF 2. You're still there. I don't understand you. Actually, I'm gonna go check out the prize count. Because if I'm not mistaken, there are a couple tapes in there. Yep, 1 and 2. Ooh, coin. It would suck if, like, when you were at the prize counter, the guy from over there moved, like, right over there and he crept up to you. That, ooh. I need a basketball. Thank you, weird mechanical arm. Okay. Missed. Next try. 2, 3. Missed. What the fuck? Why am I keep missing? Fuck. Can I reach over and grab my balls? I can, because I glitched through the counter. Yeah, totally. And I missed. Alright, I'm gonna... Jeez, that sucked. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now I got it. Alright. That means I have like 4 now. And you're gone. Sweet. I have 4 of those tapes now. That's good. So, probably try out FNAF 3. Even though I don't like the mechanics in FNAF. Actually, you know what? Screw FNAF 3. I'm gonna do Dark Rooms. Plush Trap. Which, yep. Fun with Plush Trap. I know how to play this. Let's do this. Bring it on, Plush Trap. Hello. Okay. Damn it. Beat ya. Gotcha, bitch. Alright. L's chips? What? Awesome. Alright.
We hope you're enjoying the Fazbear virtual experience. Please be aware that there may be visual artifacts left behind from the beta testing phase of development. If you see any such artifacts, we recommend that you not interact with them. We'll weed them out eventually. There's no guarantee that we'll weed them out eventually.
Of course, there isn't a guarantee that you'll weed them out eventually. I'm gonna quit the title, because I just now realized I do not have subtitles on. Should probably have subtitles on. Yeah. Warning. have subtitles on. You're closer. I can already tell. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So we have Nightmare BB in the dark room. Could try that, or continue on parts and service. I'm gonna try parts and service. Alright, let's see. See what we got. Ooh.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
Check my surroundings. Make sure there's not a tape hidden anywhere. By his feet, maybe? Nope, don't see anything. Right. So this said his left eye, so that means I gotta grab this eye.
Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left. Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's right eye and carefully remove it from its socket. Deposit the right eye in the... Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the two buttons located on either side of Bonnie's jaw. When done correctly, you should hear two small clicks. Well done. You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check. Press the colored button that corresponds to the incorrect note. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day.
Alright. I have played this level before. I kept on making the mistake of putting his eyes in the wrong order when I was supposed to do it left, right, face. Like
Well done. That concludes your parts and services task. See you next time.
I kept on messing that up and I kept on dying to Bonnie when I first tried out this game. Candy! At least I think that was candy. Probably could have just eaten.
We
some
went to
raisins.
great lengths to create an authentic VR experience, including using scanned photographs for reference and using original performance routines where applicable.
Aw. Shut up, I know you're behind me. Okay, so parts and service is actually not that hard. Okay, let's try vent repair. Boop. I've played this one too, but I'll be honest, the first time I played it, I noped out of it so hard. Ooh, hello table. Coin in here anywhere? I don't think so. Right. Beat this goddamn game because...
Welcome to Vent Repair. Fazbear Entertainment prides itself on having the most comfortable facilities. Each facility is set to a perfect 72 degrees all the time. The 4 active indicator lights mean we have a well-functioning ventilation system. Your headlamp should protect you from any critters who may have stumbled into the ducts. As a certified vent technician, you should need no instruction. However, in case of an emergency, it is important to remember that as the vent technician, you should never, under any circumstances, attempt to...
Well, shit. That game's okay. Mangle. Alright, Mangle. Let's fucking dance. Let us dance, Mangle. Let us dance. Remember correctly. I hear you. Look at you. Hello, Queen. Fucking no. Don't you do it. Huh? Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. Where's the... That's the little... What? Shit. Where are you, you piece of shit? Fucking... Oh, I hate this thing. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I fucking hate it. Don't you even try it. Oh, fuck. Can you not? Jesus. Where? Green. Okay. Green, orange, blue, red. Blue, red, green, orange. Blue, red, green, orange. Blue, red, orange. Look it. Holy fuck.
A perfect 72 degrees. Good job. See you next time.
That game. Ugh, no. Hate it. Look who it is. If it isn't Funtime Fox. Yeah, get out of here. I don't need you and your sass. Bitch. He's closer. Oh no, he's gonna get me. Shh. That's a then. Well, that's gonna be fucking tough. Alright. This one. I don't know about this one. This one's probably gonna scare me the most. Close doors. Grab and release with trigger. Flashlight. Press and hold pad. Point and pull trigger to teleport. Survive until 6 a.m. Because this is basically Five Nights at Freddy's. This is basically Five Nights at Freddy's 4. in a freaking nutshell. Which fucking sucks. Where? Fucking. Okay. Okay. Well, that one shitly. That even is a word. Fuck out of here, cupcake. We'll try that again. Why is my arm? Where the flying fuck are you? Fuck you! Fuck off, piece of shit! Well, shit. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Why? Seriously. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Yes, hello, Funtime Freddy. How are you?
I know you're over there somewhere.
You switched. Bitch. Okay. I really don't know how to do this.
Someone is inside.
Shit. Excuse? What do you mean someone is inside? The fuck? What do you mean? Hi. Hi, Bonnet. You're on the other side now, aren't you? Hi.
I see you over there in the dark. Come on out.
Yeah. You would love that, wouldn't you? I did not mean to close. Did not mean to almost close that. That was almost bad. You're just trying to sneak up on me, aren't you? How about it? Okay. You really are trying to sneak up on me. Goddamn. Well, I got your number. Oh, shit. Okay.
I know you're over there somewhere.
I think I got your number down. I think. At least I'm pretty sure I have your number down. Okay, you're on this side. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't shit. Oh, shit! Go on.
I see you over there in the dark. Come on out.
Out of here. Oh, shit.
I see you over there in the dark. Come on out.
Fuck off. That's all I gotta say. Fuck off.
I know you're over there somewhere.
Where? Oh, what? What? No! I heard it! No! I was so close. Well, ain't it a shame I lost? Well, it's alright. I'll be fine accepting that I didn't win it this time. answers now. I'm not actually going for a completion right now, but I could later on. You never know. Oh god. I think I'm gonna try doing let's do Chica. Let's do Chica and Vec repair. Or not Vec repair. Parts and service.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Sounds like Chica has been rummaging around the kitchen again.
Hello.
Remove all food particles from Chica's exterior and place it in the refuse bin on your right.
Alright, Chica, we're gonna get you cleaned up here. There we are.
Good job. Make sure Chica is not hiding any other treats inside her beak. To open her beak, carefully press the two buttons located on the sides of Chica's head. Oh no, it looks like Chica has picked up some unwanted friends. To clear the infestation, apply the Fazbear Entertainment restaurant-grade chemi spray to Chica's exterior. Avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning, disinfecting, and maintenance chemicals may result in respiratory problems, skin, or eye irritation.
Alright.
Good job. Now reattach Chica's upper arm, hand, and cupcake plate.
Alright, Chica. We'll get you all fixed up, man. There you are.
Well done. Oh no, it looks like Chica needs another dose of the chemi spray. Do not let the infestation spread. Be sure to give the canister button another push as needed. Return the cupcake to Chica's plate.
Come, you bitch.
Great job. Chica is ready to serve pizza and hugs to the kids again. Take a complimentary slice of pizza for a job well done.
Oh, pizza.
Go on. Take delicious. See you next time.
There's still a bug on her. Yeah, but the game says I won. A Freddy fudge bar? What? Yummy. Fuck. What you want? Huh? What you want? Alright. One more thing. I think I want to play one more level, and then I'm going to check out one last thing. And then I might call it. I'll try Ed another time. I'll do Freddy another time. About... You know what? Fuck it. I'll try out FNAF 3. Push button. Survive till 6. Gotcha. Oh, I'm hating this already.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now.
No.
Let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So we're going to take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. Use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real thing. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man. And if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Oh no, I hit reboot. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I am hating this. I am hating this with passion right now. Oh, good fucking Lord. Well, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was okay because the vent was over there, and you had the door in front of you. But this one, the vent's right fucking here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think just in the game, you like the actual game itself, you're back there a ways. You're right up here. I knew no one was in there. Springtrap doesn't appear until the second night, and I thought they would at least keep that in the VR game. An exotic beverage? Huh. Interesting. Oh, can I grab it? Drink. Wait, why did it play the eating sound and not a drink? Did I just eat the can and all? Okay. Whatever. Alright.
It seems that you may have inadvertently accessed an unauthorized portion of the game.
What's that?
Please be aware that interacting with unofficial game code can be harmful to you and potentially damaging to our reputation.
Like I care about your stupid reputation. Whatever. Ooh, I have 10 coins now. How about that? Alright, so... I can get a desk fan! Oh, it's a tiny desk fan. That's cute. Ooh. Hello. Didn't notice that one there before. Alright. Wonder how many tapes that makes. Well, time to go find out. In the weird world. Oh man, it glitched. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Weird world. Woo! Farm I still don't understand why this is a thing. But it does have Yes. The tapes. Ooh. And are you behind me? Okay. For those of you who don't know, this is like the entirety of the room. It's just this table. But behind you, there's usually the bunny standing right there. Usually standing right over there somewhere. But he's not this time. Just like in the menu screen, he basically pops in and out as he pleases. So, let's take a listen to some of these tapes.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't exit this room, okay?
Okay.
This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files, in a place that only a beta tester would look, and in a place where the files could be protected. I just really, really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public.
Well, shit.
This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain or even understand for that matter. We're over budget and out of time. But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen, I have to keep this short so the file size will be small enough to fly under the radar. There are more. They may not be in order.
Okay. Tape number 2.
I saw it for the first time today. There was a character I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall. I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing. But then it was looking in the window, and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing.
In the window. Wonder if she's talking about FNAF 1. Hey. 3?
I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble, in no small part because of the lawsuit, I'm sure. There has to be a lawsuit, there's no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go.
I don't know. Beyond me, who would know that?
Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It sounds made up, but it's an actual piece of office equipment. I didn't even know we had one in the supply room. I guess they're more common at businesses that do a lot of graphic design work. I remember seeing one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there.
Oh, Oh, so that's what it meant when it said remember Jeremy. I've never seen that message before, and I was like, who's Jeremy? And then, gotcha. Was that tape 4 or was that tape 5? I think that was tape 4.
Have you ever heard?
Yep. Alright, yep. We already heard tape 4, no need to do tape
The
5.
drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No, there was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation, told us to scan it, said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves. It was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Looked pretty old. Somehow, though, there was usable code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing. At least that's what Jeremy said.
I almost get the feeling these recordings. Why do I get the feeling that, well, this be like people that were given the, like, how, like, in the lore of the game, per se, does that mean that, just like in real life when Scott teamed up with Steel Wool to make this game, in the game itself, in like the story, Fazbear Entertainment paired up with another company to make this VR experience, and these logs are from somebody that worked at the other company while they were making this game. I think that's my educated guess, at least, as to what they
I came in
recorded.
early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
The supply room was lit. I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright, glowing from all the way down the hall.
And no, okay, guess that doesn't have anything to do with what we've heard so far. Oh shit.
Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale, looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced soon.
Oh, poor Mr. Jeremy gonna get fired? Well, that's all it takes got so far. It's interesting though. Oh, fuck. Hi, you are extremely close. Can you like back up 5 steps maybe? No? No. It's not like I'm ever gonna convince you anyway, so. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So, thanks everyone for watching. You too, Bunny. There'll definitely be more of me playing this. Oh god. Because, I would like to try and beat it, but I have a feeling it's gonna be extremely difficult. So, see you in the next one. Bye.